right. There's Matthew, Johnny. I'm gonna try this one again. I gotta show this one who's boss. I think this is the one. Maybe it was a different one, I don't know. The one that kept flying off. Put some stuff away here. Alright, we're going to speed up the lathe. All right, how you guys doing tonight? It's Thursday, day before the weekend. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do any weekend live streams this weekend, so I figured I'd stick one in tonight. Also, Mrs. Bailey is out visiting the adult Bailey children. So she won't be home for quite a while, so I'm gonna play in my workshop. Doggone it. Well, I didn't go, I went a little too deep. I'm gonna fix that. Put it this way. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We got Yahira. Thanks for stopping in. That's a new name. Good to see new names. This piece is Paduke and some kind of rosewood, some kind of South American rosewood. Just in case you were wondering. And it's kind of small, so we're gonna make some small tops. That's funny. Ringo. Maybe you got some issues there. You should get that checked out. Hey, JP. So I was, if you're curious why I'm live tonight, I never do Thursdays usually. Well, not usually, I guess. But I just did a members only live stream because I'm in a YouTube, I don't know, training class, I guess you'd call it, about memberships. And part of it is you have to do a members only live. So I got to do a live with all of our members that we have currently. It was a great time. We got to build some stuff that we're going to do for some upcoming live streams. So make sure you take a look at that if that's something that you'd be interested in. I'm not going to do a ton of exclusive members only events, but here and there, if I'm going to try something, I might try it with the members in to get some input. Some of the stuff I do does not make good live streams, so I value you guys' input. So rather than have it flop, maybe we'll do like a preview, a little preview. So might want to check that out. Oh, JP's going to be turning. JP, why don't you put the link for Saturday morning cartoons? That's one thing that they don't do a lot of turning on Saturday mornings. It's usually making the blanks, which is very interesting. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch. We have my wife and I run a teen choir, and we're out traveling this weekend, so we might be busy on, I don't know if we'll be started yet at that point. I might be in the car so I can watch it while I'm driving. I drive the truck and pull the trailer that has all the sound equipment in it. I don't have a wrench. Oh, JP, I thought you had a wrench. Well, I thought for sure you had a wrench. There. That should see if that works. All right, so I set you as a moderator, JP. I think I can trust you. There, you got it. Yeah, that's a good spinner. I like that. Some spots are really shiny and others not so much. Depends on what side grain or end grain. All right. Keep going. There you go. Johnny just bought some scroll saw blades. You have a scroll saw? I have one out in my shed that's so old, and it's like a kind of a kid's one. Never really worked very well. you could only cut really thin stuff. So it's kind of out in the shed now. The Vineyard Farm. Brian will be on the cartoons? What? Are you kidding? You guys are just changing everything up. I haven't seen Brian turn anything. He just got his lathe and he's taken about 17 months to get it set up. I'm excited to see what he can make. I bet you he's going to put us all to shame. What, Brian is a regular. Really? Okay. I guess I don't catch all of the tunes videos, but a good amount of them. I've never seen them on there. That's cool. I like that. I've never been asked, so I wouldn't know. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Debbie Goodwin, thanks for coming in. What are you actually making? We're actually making a spinning top. Literally. Figuratively, it could be whatever you want it to be. We're making a fancy spinning top. This would be an EDC top. So, or a pocket top, you could call it that. But an everyday carry. These are a little bit smaller than the normal tops that I make. So they'll fit in your pocket. If you're at work or in a meeting or something, and you just need to check reality. These are great little tops, kind of the size of a quarter maybe. They spin for a long time, but eventually they will stop, so you know you're in reality. Oh, Brian's in here. Where do you ask my priorities take me? I don't know about that. Oh, I didn't even see that you were in here, Brian. The chat's going faster than I'm used to. Ones with more teeth. Cutting 1/8 inch. Oh, 1/8 inch, Johnny. Okay. Bamboo Lab A1. Got my Bamboo Lab. Alright. Don't know what that means. Alright, we got 2 of these. I think I can get one more. One more. Now, these might go up on the website, www.baileyworkshop.com. It's actually in the description, I think. Yes, it's in the description. That is our merch website. We have paint from Salisbury Crafts. That's an Australian company. We have tops. We have diamond painting pens. Stickers, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff up there. Definitely go check that out. We also have memberships that we just started. I'm going to try to make a membership video that will explain the whole process and the different levels, and also what we hope to do in the future with the revenue generated from the memberships. So that's going to be exciting. Working on that video. Did anybody in the chat ever do that? There was like an online, it was an app or something for your phone for wood turning. Did anybody ever do that? Pat's in from the small wood lot. Hey Pat. Yep, we're making some tops. No bottoms, just tops. Bottoms aren't as fun. So, while I'm sanding here, I was talking to my mom on the phone today. I was going to start about 2 hours earlier than I did, but my mom called, so you got to answer the phone from your mom. And my mom was a teacher for years and years, reading teacher. She told me a joke. What's the difference? Let me make sure. I'm not good at telling jokes, so let me make sure I say this right. What's the difference between broccoli and boogers? What's the difference between broccoli and boogers? 9 inches of height to your lathe, Pat. That's good. I'd like to have the off-cut wood in the middle chuck if it's not. Matthew, I'm not going to send you scraps. It's hard enough to send good stuff. Yeah, so the difference between broccoli and boogers. You heard it right. Just been on your website, and I love the diamond art pens. Do you ship to the UK? Not at the moment. I don't know how much it would be. I'll tell you what, Debbie. JP is in. JP, where are you located? You're pretty central UK, aren't you? JP can make anything that I can make and probably better. So if you could tell him what you saw on the website, I guarantee you he could make it for a lot cheaper and better than I could do from here. The southeast of what? Of UK? Southeast London in the UK. Okay. Yeah, so do that, Debbie. I'd hate to, I mean, I could do it, but they're really not that hard to make. And I think you'd be happier with how much money you were spending from JP. I'd love to sell them to you, but I think we'd probably pay more in shipping than it would be worth. I don't know. What do you think, JP? Is that accurate? Do you guys ship back and forth from the Saturday cartoons and stuff? I can't imagine you do. I was going to ship something to somebody in Hungary, and it was like $150 just for shipping. To send a top. Like, it didn't even matter how big or heavy it was. That was like the base price. So yeah, I ship to Canada, and that's bad enough. Like, I just shipped something to Matthew, and it was I think $26, but here domestically it's like $4.50 or $5.50, something like that. So it gets expensive, and I understand. I mean, they got to go through customs and all that, so it's not easy to do. All right, number 3. So here's a question. Oh, I never told the joke. What's the difference between broccoli and boogers? Did anybody answer it? I don't think so. 9 inches, yeah. Difference between broccoli and boogers. Kids won't eat broccoli. That's terrible. It's a terrible joke. Also, if you're looking at the website, we got some new paints, and We're going to be making some new diamond painting pens that my wife says need to be more girly. So we're going to be making some new colors and some new diamond painting pens that are a little more feminine, I guess. And I'm excited about that. Some really cool. I had her buy the paint this time, so it was. They have to be good, right? So, all right, guys, where are we at? Oh, it's only been a half an hour. All right, let's see if we can find another piece of wood. You never know, Matthew, what you're gonna get. What you're gonna get in a box. Let's make a diamond painting pen. Let's do that. Maybe I'll run upstairs and grab some of that paint. Just a little of everything tonight. I happen to have some blanks already cut, I think. Well, maybe not. Here we go. I'm gonna drill a hole real quick in one blank that I made that I forgot about. I'd really like to turn it, so I'll drill a hole real quick. Ooh, maybe I could cut that in half. All right, thank you for your patience. I made a glue up. We're gonna see how this cuts. I think I'm gonna lose some of the outside ones, but that's okay. So this one I would not paint. I would probably just do natural because there's so many different colors going on here. Yeah, we're gonna lose quite a bit, but I think it'll look all right. Not quite what I hoped for, but it'll be all right. Alright, so JP, if you're still here, I drill either one end or both ends to 27/64. No, 13/64. Let me check that. 13/64. And that fits the diamond painting pin tools typically. At least the ones on Amazon. Not sure what that is in millimeters. I think it's like 5.5 or 5.3 millimeters, something like that. Todd's in. Hey Todd. Michael Christopher's saying hi to you. What is that? Got a little notch in there somehow. All right. Yeah, 13/64 in both sides. Then I turn it kind of like a pencil. And then it's just kind of fair game. Pat, did you not want to bolt your lathe down to the ground, to the floor? I don't have mine bolted to the floor, but mine is I'll show you. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So my lathe bed is, you can kind of see a bunch of pieces of, it was actually fencing, my wood fence. I had some extras. You can't really see it anymore, but it's laminated about 14 deep, about 6 inches high, and just a bunch of wood laminated together. And then I've got 4x4 legs. You can see I have some weights hanging off the bottom. It's pretty stout. And then I put, oh, I can't get it. Here, I'll try that. Plywood, all kinds of struts and covers and plywood to keep it from racking. It's still, if I do something really off balance, it'll tell me about it. Now I did it. Okay. It's pretty heavy, but every once in a while it'll move around. But not too bad. But I have a really small lathe too, so I'm not really doing that big of heavy off balance stuff. Well, I thought I had some paper towels, but I am out. Give me a few seconds. I'm going to run upstairs and get some paper towels and some paint. Gotta take my shoes off. I don't know if you heard all that through the microphone. All right, Debbie, thanks for stopping in. We love to have new people. Show what we're doing. Oh, nothing like a fresh new roll of paper towel. Okay. If we have any water left. Probably not. Oh, 43 still in? Thanks, guys. That's awesome. I promise we'll do some more stuff. Did I slow this down yet? No, okay. I'm gonna coat this with some super glue to help protect it. Seal it in. That's the best way. Help keep those colors protected and smooth to hold. One thing I like about the wood diamond painting pens, a lot of people make them out of resin, which is fine. Resin's great. You can get so many different designs and stuff that you can't do with wood. But the wood seems to be a little bit warmer. And it's a little more durable. I've seen some places where people have resin diamond painting pens, and it's just a pen, like you use it like any other pen, and if you drop them, sometimes they can break because they're not super thick. Like especially where that hole is drilled at the end, there's not a lot. It could break right there pretty easy. All right, this one's definitely going to the website, so let's get it polished up. So Alex, that's interesting. The lathe, yeah, they can get so heavy. Everyone tells me, oh, you need to get a bigger lathe and do bigger stuff. I'd have to take it down the steps to my basement, and I'm not gonna do that. This one's big enough. But yeah, Pat, I've seen yours in videos. That is an awesome lathe. I'm glad you raised it up though, because that would be terrible for your back to be hunched over. Alright, so this is a double-sided diamond painting pen. It's a wood glue up, so there's not going to be additional color to it. I don't think. It is what it is. Alright, that is good. And what I do is I take the blank and I pre-drill them, and then it goes on this jam chuck, which is a little burnished because the problem with 13/64 is it's just a hair too small. So I will put both ends in here and burnish them, and then the tools fit perfectly. So that's it. Now it's done. And that's the tool. And you can put, they have like straight bits. They have ones that spread out that you can do like 4 or 6 drills at a time. Drills are the little gems or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I like that one. That's neat. Much less labor intensive than making a real pen. But you can get so creative. Let's do some paint on this one. Now, what I'd like to do is get my airbrush and we're going to try some new paints. All right, I've got this I can't read it. CSY Art Gallery, anyway, but it's metallic. It's real metallic looking. So I'm going to try this to put this in the airbrush and see what happens. Well, I had a dropper. Put some water in it. I know I probably shouldn't be mixing into this bowl, but I'm very inexperienced, so that means I'm allowed to make mistakes, right? That looks pretty neat. All right, we'll see what happens. If it clogs it up, I've got cleaning tools and all that stuff. I think we'll be all right. Oh, you guys are so dramatic. So dramatic. I need to slow the lathe down and have it turning while it's painting. That looks pretty good. Not getting a lot of pink. I'm seeing the metallic. One thing I noticed is that depending on what you paint this on, this particular paint, I had a bluish paint that I put on I colored what I was coloring black first, and then I put the paint on it, and it came out like yellow. And then another one I had just the wood, and it was blue. So it totally depends on what's behind it. Looking pretty good. SMWC. We're making a diamond painting pen, but my wife told me I had to make them more girly. So we're making it shiny and pink. Because that's what the girls like, I guess. So that looks pretty good. I don't have a piece of wood to see to show you what it was. I don't know if it was this. I don't think it was this one, but it's kind of that color. This feels much more dense than that wood. Cover for a vaping pen? I have no idea. Alright, so I've got to figure out now how to get that off so I can let that dry. Let's take that off there. Should have thought of this first, I guess. There we go. It's like a lollipop. Put it on a little thick, I guess. But I could just let it go. Sand it back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I might have to burn the lines in again. But it looks pretty cool. We'll stick that in a hole somewhere and let it dry. Put another one on. So what did everybody, how was work today? Anybody have any funny stories from work? I had nothing. My day was very boring. skewing around. Yeah, so the diamond painting pens, I don't know if it's coming in or going out, or if it's just kind of hovering. There's a specific population that loves it. It is not. I've done it just because I wanted to make sure what I was making, but it's not one of my favorite things to do. It's very tedious, and I don't do tedious that well. Wow, I love it when the black goes on really, really nice and smooth. I'm not good at tedious. Now I'm going to use the same paint, the end of it. We'll see what it looks like on a light background and on a dark background. You can kind of already see how different. It's like a yellow. Same exact paint, two different backgrounds. So you could get different, if you wanted it to look a different way, you just do a different background. And I haven't done any other colors. Johnny, I tried out those watercolor pens, believe it or not, on the top. Cool. How'd they work out? Are they everything you thought they would be? Let me know. Let me know how you feel about that. Your honest opinion, because I think they're great colors. I'll tell you, these little airbrushes are so nice. I don't have to get out my big compressor or anything, or my little compressor. Put some paint back here so I know if it's dry or not. Herringbone glue up. All right, we can attempt that. That sounds interesting. I have to really think about how the glue up goes before like really contemplate that beforehand. Because you wouldn't want to. I've done some glue ups that I'm like, oh, that'll look awesome, and then you finish it and you're like, well, it Didn't turn out the way I thought it would. All right, and I got the paint all cleaned out, believe it or not. Acorn birdhouse out of maple and walnut. I thought about making birdhouses. Is that something that would be, you think would be interesting? Cross grain turned is really hard. I'd done that. I have one that I did. I don't know what I did with it. I probably gave it away. But cross grain top is extremely hard to do. Like, it takes so long because the stem just gets thin and snaps off like every time. But I did make one. It'd probably be easier with like a, what do they call that grain where it's rinse the airbrush with alcohol. I can do that. I think I even have some alcohol right here. What were you talking about? Oh, the cross grain, side grain top. Yeah, that's, it's not that easy to make at all. So would this make a flamethrower if I were to light the end of that? That'd be interesting. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Todd. Cricut machine thing printer, but instead of printing it cuts out the image, they loaded different types of materials. Basically, what's a Cricut machine? Yeah, I want to get one of those Cricuts. I want to make t-shirts, all that. All right, you drying it? Yeah, but it comes out gold over black and pink over white. So I'm gonna have to experiment with all kinds of different colors. See what we can come up with. I'm gonna get my heat gun. So when you turn on your heat gun, never have it turned on pointed to the stuff that you're working on, because it will have dust in it. This is a diamond painted coaster. So it's all these little plastic jewels, or drills they call them. This was for Christmas. I forgot I had this down here. So that's what these pens are for. And they have metal or plastic tools that go in the ends. And then what you do is you dip that tool or drill bit in this wax, real sticky wax, and you pick up these drills and place them down on, it's almost a color by numbers type board that has double sticky tape or some kind of adhesive, and then the drills stick to it. And for some reason, everybody loves it. I have to say it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it is just a tedious thing. But for me, it was more like once I started, I had to finish. That kind of drove me crazy. All right, let's polish this one up. Our abrasive paste. Put the tip of a screwdriver in the tacky you won't drop non-magnetic screws. Oh, that's a good idea. I do that all the time. That's a really good idea. Especially like for my swimming pool, because everything's stainless steel and you don't want to drop those screws in the ground or in the pool. When I was working on putting a new cover on, that's a good idea. I like that. What else we got? Countertop, marine stand. What do you think for finished polyurethane linseed wax? So Pat, this is what the lathe is sitting on. I know mine is covered with super glue, paint, all kinds of stuff, which is kind of neat. Like, I don't hate it, but I wouldn't spend too much time. Like, make sure it's something you can redo, maybe. Just a thought. Alright, this is kind of a neat texture that we're ending up with here, because it is oil-based marker that I use, the black, and the gold is water-based. Interesting. It's got the dust from my hand on it. I don't know if this one's going to end up on the website. So I just usually burnish that end a little bit, and then it'll be ready for the tool. This one kind of looks weird. I don't know. Looks like a cigar. But, alright, let's get our other one. It is probably dry by now. Dry enough to put some glue on it. use shorts. Yes, I could. I think I made one regular video. I haven't done any shorts though. I should. So I'll probably cut these up into shorts if I get some time to do that. I need to make some full-length videos, so we're gonna transition a little bit at some point into making some bowls or cups, because I got to get back into YouTube. Likes a variety of long form videos, shorts, and live streams. I think that's the best recipe for growing a channel. So I need to get back to the long form widescreen videos. I haven't done a lot, so when I do them now, they get not that many views. So I need to get back into that. So if you guys have anything you really like to watch as far as regular videos, let me know. We'll try to accommodate. And when you're done with your glue, if you put your rag on it and squeeze a little bit, push that little bump of glue out of the top and then pull the air back in, the cap will last a lot longer. All right, let's polish this one up, polish it up, polish it down, polish it. Yeah, target audience is hard. Like this has to appeal to women. So yeah, the live stream's probably not gonna hit that. The widescreen turning probably not gonna hit that. Shorts may be the best way. I just need to find. I might go to 2 live streams a week plus the weekends, just to give me an extra day for editing. Because editing takes so long, and I really don't have a lot of time for it right now. So, well, no, I won't. There's a certain shape that if you do, I don't do shows like farmers markets or whatever to where I'd be doing this for public. But I have heard there is a certain shape, like a lot of guys make mushrooms for decoration or like for your garden or something, and they're marketing them to women. And this is not in any way taking away from anybody's personal choice, but there is a certain shape that apparently sells better than any other. And you can probably picture what that would be. So I don't know. I'm going to do some experiments. Yeah, editing's tough, and I don't have, like, I still have a job, and then doing videos at night, and I've gotten to where, especially these, now if you're doing a talkie, as I call it, I think editing is really hard because you've really got to keep the audience attention. For wood turning, there's kind of a formula that is not hard to duplicate, but it does take a while. Especially when I'm talking while I'm working, it makes it really hard to edit into a regular video. So there you go. Same exact paint. Same even mixture. One of them's pink and one's yellow. Just because of what's behind it. So that's pretty crazy. All right, we've made some cool stuff tonight. We made some tops. They're kind of dark, not very bright. Made some tops, made some diamond painting pen, DP pens. Just as a preview into what we're going to do tomorrow night. This is an audio preview. Let's see if I can. That's one. That's two. There you go. Tune in tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. See what we're making tomorrow night, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I agree, Pat. I like the wood grain. If you're tell you what, if you're still here, we have 33 people. If you are a female and you're in the chat or in the watching the live stream, just put yes or no in the chat if you would buy this. This is a diamond painting pen. You don't have to be a diamond painting painter, and I will not make you buy it. I just want to know if this is something that would appeal to you. It's all different woods. There's a little bit of Paduke. There's some white limba. It's like some rosewood. I don't know what. Maybe some more white limba. It's just laminated. If you like that, or would you rather have like painted with glitter colors? Put in the chat. I just want to see who would like it. What you guys would like. So, all right. We're going to go. Thanks for stopping in. I will be at a soup dinner tomorrow night. Sounds like duck calls and whistles. Close. Yes. Close. All right. Looks like we're not getting any commenters. So, all right. Well, we will see you tomorrow night. Make sure you subscribe on your way out. Thanks for stopping in, and we will see you later. Bye.